In order for you to become a professional trader, first, you need to become a professional loser. The best traders in the world are professional losers. You need to swallow the pill and move on. Hey there, Tamir from Fibonacci-Traders.com here with the daily market recap. Without any further ado, please hit the like, subscribe, share with friends, will be much appreciated. Let's see the charts. SPY daily, after yesterday's bloodbath, bulls came in today and defending the 397. 397 needs to hold. It was a very important level of support and resistance. Now doji, indecision in the market, so we cannot decide whether to go long or short. If we look left, on the short term we are in a downtrend. Bulls knows that 397 needs to hold, otherwise this crossroads between the yellow trend line, red trend line and the 393 Fibonacci 618 is the next major level of support. Why? Because if we look left, yellow trend line, resistance of the lower highs since January 2022, each and every time price reached, got rejected. Now from resistance to support, red trend line holding the higher lows since October, December, and also here beginning of March. So bulls coming in, defending this area because they don't want this area to arrive, because then the fight for this area will be a very nasty fight. Breaking below this area, 376 in my opinion will be next. QQQ, doji, but closing below the 298 from resistance to support, resistance, and now once again. So we know 298 is a very important level of support and resistance, but if you look left, we are in a downtrend. IWM, great example of why trend lines are the true support resistance for price action. If we look left, since beginning of February, IWM is in a downtrend. Now we have a doji, we need to wait. Can bulls push price back, retesting this trend line, or bears are stronger, pushing price back to this level over here, the 180. Dow Jones, bulls came in today to defend the 397. 397 needs to hold, held here, holding here for now, and now we have a doji. Let's see if bulls have enough power in their hands to push price back towards the 335 area, and maybe we can get a double bottom scenario. But we also need to prepare for the opposite side. If bears are in full control, they will try once again to break below the 327. If they will succeed, 317 in my opinion will be next. And of course, everything you've seen on this video and on other videos on my channel is for educational purposes only. Never follow blindly anyone on social media, paid or free services. If you want to become your own indicator and really start to trust yourself and trust the process, check the links in the description below. We have one-on-one mentorship program, lifetime access to all Discord channels, and support until you will say, I need no one. And we have the Fibonacci Traders program, the online program, pre-recorded 6 hours, 49 lessons to transform you to become your own indicator. Check the links in the description below. We have 10 and 15% discounts until end of March. Bitcoin breaking below this trend line Now 21,400 needs to hold, otherwise we have this double top on the monthly, and if it will validate the same bull run we had here, we will see the same thing to the downside towards 18 and maybe back to 16,400. Ethereum, same thing, double top scenario on the monthly, 15, 17 needs to hold, then neckline at the 1460. If this area will fail to hold, same we saw here, we will see the same thing on the red side. XLE, lower highs, lower lows, basically the definition of downtrend. 83 needs to hold, otherwise this slide to the downside will continue towards 78. Dollar index 106, here we can see 105.70, 106, very tough resistance. It was a very strong support here and over here, then became resistance, and now once again it's resistance. And if you're a pattern trader, we have here shoulder, head, and maybe right shoulder, but patterns are not reliable. Don't trust patterns, trust price action, levels, and trend lines. That's it. AAPL, another doji, yesterday closed this gap over here. Let's see where are we heading with AAPL. For now, 158 to the upside, 150 to the downside needs to hold, otherwise 143, and we have all the levels to the downside. Amazon holding strong, the 618 level, the 93 area, long above 96.55, short below 93. And of course we are talking about closing basis. Google struggling with the 95.80. Look left, resistance, support, support, resistance, resistance. If the weekly chart will fail to close above this 96 area, we are going to retest the red trend line. Microsoft, another doji, 253 is holding. It was support here, now it's support over here, it was resistance over here. Let's see if we can establish another higher low in this area, because we have this low here, higher low here, higher low here. I'm waiting for a weekly close above 258. Tesla somehow managing to hold the 183, because bulls know that if 183 will fail to hold, we have this double top on the weekly. The neckline is already failed to hold, so now we have 183 that needs to hold. Otherwise, this void over here, this gap over here, will get filled. Not 100%, but you know it. More than 80% chance that if 182 will fail to hold, this gap will get filled. Netflix holding the 308. Look left, 308, resistance, support, support, support. Failing to hold, red trend line needs to hold. Follow price, use levels and trend lines to manage risk. No other indicators are needed, because all indicators, including volume, everything follows price. So teach yourself, get education, how you can follow price and become your own indicator. I know I sound like a broken record, but that's it. It's all a matter of trend lines, support resistance, and price action. Nvidia, once again, if you follow me on Twitter and you saw past several weeks videos, you know these trend lines. And you see, trend lines are the true support resistance for price action. A weekly close below this trend line and this gap will get filled. Weekly close above this trend line and we have trend lines to the upside. Shopify holding nice above this trend line over here. This trend line goes all the way back to October lows, then December lows. Now we have this low here, another higher low. We are waiting for a break above the 44.20. Then, with high probability, this gap over here will get filled. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit the like, subscribe, share with friends, will be much appreciated. Don't forget to check the links in the description below. Fibonacci Traders Academy, we have a free playlist, 22 videos, 20 minutes or less each one, to improve our trading journey. And if you want to become your own indicator, stop following others, check online course and the one-on-one mentorship program. All the links in the description below. 10 and 15% by the end of March. Until the next video, stay safe.